arrests for misbehavior that had been judged to that point to be rather normal for school children. This school-to-prison pipeline has moved scores of young people from classrooms to courtrooms. A schoolyard fight that used to warrant a visit to the principal's office can now lead to a trip to the booking station and a judge. Sadly, there are schools that look more like prisons than places for children to learn and grow. Students pass through metal detectors and police roam the halls. Suspensions, expulsions, and in-school arrests lead to kids being out of the classroom and a troubling increase in the number of young people sent to the juvenile justice system. According to one leading study, students who were suspended were twice as likely to repeat a grade and 3 times as likely to be involved with the juvenile justice system. Once kids enter that system, they are more likely to fail in school, which in turn increases their chances for arrest in the future. This is a cycle with increased public safety risks for everyone in the community. The pipeline is expensive. The cost of policing schools and unnecessarily housing juveniles in detention are enormous. The racial disparities in this issue are stark. Nationally, African American students are 3 times more likely to be suspended, 4 times more likely to be expelled than their white peers. And more than 70% of students arrested in schools are African American or Latino. What's more, the disparities extend beyond race. Nationally, students with disabilities are suspended at more than twice the rate of students without disabilities. And gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender youth are more likely to be disciplined and arrested than their peers. Let me be clear. We cannot blame teachers and school administrators for this pipeline. Teachers have one of the hardest and in many ways least appreciated jobs in America. We've got to give them the tools, the training, and the resources to keep our schools safe. With ever-shrinking resources, many public schools are just overwhelmed. I remember when Darian Albert, I'm sure Congressman Davis remembers this, when Darian Albert was killed near his high school in the south side of Chicago in 2009. It was a tragedy for his community and the entire city. In the aftermath of tragedies like that, our first instinct is to protect. And our #1 priority has to be keeping our kids safe. The challenge is how to accomplish this without over-disciplining students into failure. Today, our witnesses will explain how we can meet this challenge. Around the country, students, judges, educators, police have instituted some really creative reforms. They've made our schools and communities safer, saving millions of dollars in reduced incarceration costs and investing in a better future for our kids. My home state of Illinois is part of this movement. Redeploy Illinois, a bipartisan initiative, helps counties provide comprehensive services to at-risk youth. For an annual cost of $2.4 million, participating counties have reduced juvenile detention rates by more than 50%, saving the state $40 million. And Chicago Public Schools are also taking steps to address the pipeline, reducing the length of automatic suspensions, encouraging what is known as restorative justice, which involves fellow students mediating conflicts. Just this summer, the CPS system announced a brand new student code of conduct, promote positive learning environments, and limit unnecessary disciplinary action. Yesterday, I spoke with our new CPS CEO, Barbara Burke-Bennett, and I'm committed to working with her to build on these positive steps. I look forward to hearing more about the solutions to this problem during the course of this hearing. And now I want to recognize the chairman of the full committee, Senator Pat Lake.